you generate 530 or 540 plus deals with an average sales price of like over $1 million? What's going on?
I am purposeful about lead generating every single day from 9 to 12. I don't think a day goes by that I don't talk, or at least try to talk to at least one or two people. That's really our success. We do the work.
Hey everybody, Jason Abrams coming to you from Austin, Texas, and I'm joined by Jennifer Young. Jennifer, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, I'm phenomenal. Enough about me, though. So I started this conversation off camera by saying, is this a typo? $309 million last year in volume?
Yes, it was an awesome year. Yep.
I want to dig in and I want to understand it. First of all, where in the world are you located?
I'm located in Northern Virginia, right outside of DC. And so we have a very fast-paced transient market, and we cover Maryland, DC, and Northern Virginia.
I love that. Okay, now give me cradle to realtor. Not realtor to mega super 400 million realtor, but cradle to realtor in 2 minutes or less. Go.
Sounds good. In college, I got my real estate license. I was broke as a joke when I graduated. I worked with a mega team, Bob and Carrie Andrews, who were in the first millionaire real estate agent book as their runner, moved up the ranks with them, became a buyer agent 2004, wanted to do my own thing, left them and created my own team. The market was decent, and I was a hungry buyer agent writing hard copy offers and had to fax to everyone. I remind my team to win those 10 offers. We didn't have DocuSign then. Cut my teeth as a buyer agent, and just grew my team really in 2007 and 2008 when the market turned. I was sitting in an open house that was abysmal, and I didn't enjoy my job anymore, and I wasn't making a whole lot of money, and I knew something had to change. So I started focusing on sellers, distressed sellers, institutional sellers, and retail as well. Grew our business, added our first buyer agent, just followed the Red Book model and started leveraging. Pretty easy. And actually, going back when I was broke in 2004 and left to start my own team, I did hire an almost full-time assistant, knowing I wouldn't get anywhere without leverage right away. She still works with me today. She's awesome. And so was her and I. But really in 2007-8, started growing our team, adding buyer agents, eventually listing agents, a lot more admin. Rocked the distress market, help as many people as we can avoid foreclosure and short sale, work with institutional sellers, grew our team, and then shifted quickly when the market went back to normal, and really just never lost focus on listings, leads, and leverage, of course, and then dominated the retail seller market.
Well, so how many people on the team?
Now about 32, and we're about half admin, half agents. I'm probably more heavily leveraged than most in our industry, but I am a mom of 3, and having nights and weekends off is really important to me. Before I had kids, I was working 12-hour days, multiple, almost 7 days a week. And even though I had leverage, I wasn't purposeful about it, and I didn't have much of a life. And I knew I wanted to be a mom, so I leveraged myself even more. And I'm proud of not just our numbers, but that I and my team members have a good quality of life. I have multiple mega agents on our team who make great income and took off 1 or 2 months, in the year, and we cover for them. And I think it's all about building a really big life too. And I try to lead that and then make sure my other people do the same and not just make a lot of money.
There's so many questions that I could ask you. How do you generate 530 or 540 plus deals with an average sales price of like over $1 million? What's going on? What do you
Well, average sales price is closer to $500,000. We do a lot of luxury, but not too much luxury. I've just followed Gary. I mean, I was lucky to be part of Keller Williams, 21, 22 years now. Back in the day, it was Gary and Dave, and watching all the top agents talk about what to do. And I just absorbed and followed them. And I love what Gary says is that we are in a lead generation business, and sometimes it's boring and not that fun and really not that hard. And I think part of our success is I am purposeful about lead generating every single day from 9 to 12. And if I don't, then I try to hop on and do it in the afternoon. I don't think a day goes by that I don't talk, or at least try to talk to at least 1 or 2 people. And it is boring and it's, monotonous, but that's really our success. It's no secret. It's just that we do the work. We have conversations. Certainly things are changing. We're doing a lot of problem solving, having to talk to a lot lot more people in this market, but really just having a lot of conversations. And I always go after any type of business, which I think helped me plant the seed, 10 and 20 years ago. I'll do a rental for you. If it's a bank, I'll do a free valuation or occupancy check. Just think of me whenever you think of real estate. And I think that's really come to fruition, especially the last few years. So nothing is too small for us. And one of our mottos is we really try to treat that first time buyer or rental client just like $1 million client and give everyone the same 5-star service, because we believe our currency is referrals and reviews at the end and not just commission.
So what's your number one source of closings last year?
Definitely past clients and Sphere. I mean, we follow the 33 touch model pretty religiously, have since the beginning, which is no secret, but that's really what works. We are big on video e-newsletters monthly. We do quarterly print newsletters. This Saturday, we're about to have a huge 350-person casino night event that we've done for about 12 years as one of our big events through the year. We do about 3 of them, and we're just big on our people. I also followed my friend Sarah Reynolds' Raving Fan program. Anytime someone refers us, they go in our Raving Fan, and we love on them with a thank you and a gift, and they get monthly gifts from us. And I think just truly caring about people and doing the right thing. And a lot of that, never turns out to a deal. But as long as they think of us in real estate, we try to reward that good behavior. And it's really allowed us to increase our referral. So that's definitely our number one source of business by far. The thing is being consistent and getting everyone in your database. I mean, that's the one thing that should be everybody's one thing, right? Again, it's a little boring and it's monotonous, but whether you have one person in your sphere or 100, you add to your database and sphere every single week if you can, and then you drip on them. I mean, back in the day when I was broke, I was Xeroxing, copies of articles and mailing it out because we didn't have really internet, wasn't that popular then, and just did whatever I could so people thought of me in real estate, and then made sure to capitalize on every opportunity. And I think that's our real one thing. I think that's maybe a DC East Coast thing, but people want information and they want it now. And if you wait to close a business, that's considered delayed sometimes. So I think I've been ingrained to, response within an hour or so. And we just always try to respond to people within an hour if possible, always before close of business. So people know how important they are to us, whatever question they ask, or at least they'll get back to you later. So capitalizing on any opportunity, whether it's going to be, lucrative or not, because they think of you and they think of real estate, and never stop touching them. So I think the one thing is the 33 touch.
So consistency is key. Add to my database each week, provide value and new information that's both timely and accurate, and then respond to any incoming lead or call within an hour.
Yep, we really try to. And then we've layered seller seminars we've been doing for 3.5 years. And the last 1.5 year, we do them every first Wednesday of the month. I do them personally. It's been very successful. It's increased our price range and average commission, if you will. And it's just allowed us to, I think, differentiate ourselves as the experts in how to prepare your home for sale. We focus on downsizing sellers, which is what I loved what you said at Mega Camp recently. And we're trying to increase our downsizing database. But we really have a demographic profile on our team versus a demographic farm. And ours are downsizing sellers with equity or distressed sellers, really. It doesn't have to be a short sale or pre-foreclosure, but anyone who needs to sell their home fast. We do instant offer and those type of things. And that is, what our lead generation activity is built around. And I think the seller seminars have really differentiated us because we're always no pressure. And every single seminar, I'm doing my next one on Wednesday, we have someone who wants to sell now, but more importantly, we're constantly feeding the pipeline. And we already have stack of business for Q1 and Q2 of next year. So that's been great to layer on our 33 touch.
What keeps you going this hard? Like what gets you out of bed in the morning and sets your hair on fire like this?
I want to build wealth in real estate, and I want to work because I enjoy it, which I do now. And I have almost 100 units. I've built wealth for real estate, which I'm so grateful for learning from people at Keller Williams of passive income. And now my people building wealth for real estate is what really energizes me. I have multiple team members. I'm in many LLCs of multifamily with them. I'm showing them how to build wealth, our clients how to build wealth. We're about to start investor seminars as well. And I think that I forgot what book says that real freedom is having freedom with your time, right? And so it's really just about making sure I constantly have passive income. So if we have a bad month or I decided to do something different, then I'm still able to support my family because I'm the sole breadwinner.
Jennifer, thank you on behalf of every customer that you helped, every realtor that you inspired, and here on behalf of Keller Williams.
Thanks, Jason. Appreciate you.